What's up, everybody? Kyndal Ray, aka a walking testimony, walking across America for mental health awareness and recovery here, letting you know that you matter. We do recover, and God is good all the time. Check it out. I'm actually over here working on my book out here by the beach in Long Beach, Washington. Got my tent up on the beach. But I did tell y'all that I was going to start sharing just a little bit more about me and my life. You know, because I am a walking testimony and sharing and just letting people know kind of what I came from, what kind of led me down the path that it did, and, you know, the redemption, of course. And it's going to be over a period of time to get it all taken care of. But I'll go ahead and start with how I was raised and stuff. And this was before any trouble and things like that. So born March 30th, 1993. Actually just had my golden birthday on the road walking across America. March 30th, I turned 30. It was great. Yeah, I born and raised Orange Park, Middleburg, Florida, which is basically like a huge metropolitan tri-city area with Jacksonville. So I tell everybody I'm from Jacksonville. Born and raised in a good household, good Christian home. Grew up in the church every week. We were at church Sunday morning, Sunday night, Wednesday night, for, you know, all of my growing up, basically. Very, very blessed with my family. My parents are still together. Very, very blessed for that. I have a sister. She's 4 years older than me. She lives in San Diego, California. Like I said, I grew up in a Christian household. It was actually really, really strict. I grew up Southern Baptist for the first couple years of my life. This is the joke I like to make, is that my mom didn't really wear pants outside of the house like that. You know, culottes were the thing for the women in my family at the time, things like that. Very strict. Grew up, got a little bit of freedom, and that's when I ran wild. I will start getting into some of the things, but just know that I'm not proud of anything that I have done moving forward. I'm not here to glorify it, but I will share some of my stuff with y'all just so y'all can kind of see where I come from to where I am now. Anything that I do share with you about the crazy part of the lifestyle I lived, just know that all the decisions that I made as a grown man. I was raised correctly. I was raised with manners and respect, you know, and morals. And once I got my freedom and started hanging out with a whole different type of crowd, my morals changed. The way I showed my respect changed. And it was weird because I still had manners almost all the time. So, except when I was throwing fits of rage, which I did quite a bit. But I did grow up in a good household, with a good family. Unfortunately, my dad was disabled when I was younger, and he still is suffering from that from a fire there was at a place that we lived. He had herniated and ruptured some disc in his back. And I really, really hate it for him. I know it's been rough, and I think it's going on a very long time, 18 years or something like that, close to it. So it's just really stinks, and I hate it for him. We haven't had the best relationship for a very long time, but due to some things and part of some of the stories that I'll tell you in the future, and like, once again, I'm not proud of them. We have rebuilt our relationship. You know, we don't talk every single day, but he's very involved in my social media. He responds to a lot of different stuff on my different pages, almost on a daily basis, even if we don't talk, but we do communicate a lot. There was one point where we didn't talk that much for a while because of some things that I did, and I was in prison. But after he started to come and visit me while I was in prison, then things started getting better. You know, I'm still not perfect. I still give my family a hard time sometimes when I shouldn't, but I'm learning to get better. So I know that they love me, and everything that they've done for me was because they have cared and loved about me. And sometimes I'm just hard-headed, and I take things out on the people I love and care about because I don't want to push other people away. And it's a weird, twisted thing, But I used to be way worse with the way I think. Trust me, I used to take that into a whole criminal stance, thinking that I could do all this stuff against my family, not my friends and stuff, but against my family, because they have unconditional love and would never turn their backs on me. I was very, very blessed to have that, but unfortunately not everybody does have that, and that does break my heart, because I have seen people who have gotten in trouble and never did their family wrong, and their family cut them off. So guys, family's so important, and I am a firm believer in reconciling relationships, especially if you want to, and I hope that more people would, because at the end of the day, I wouldn't want anybody to pass away and me be like, I wish I could have fixed something. So, but I grew up in a really, really good household. I was blessed, like I said, in the church every week. I just went my own separate way after I got a little bit older, and I'll start sharing with that more in the future. This is just try to keep y'all engaged, guys. Please follow me on my social medias, my Facebook, A Walking Testimony, my YouTube, A Walking Testimonies, parentheses, Kyndal Ray, parentheses, Kyndal, Kyndal, Instagram, A_walking_testimony, and yeah, actually you can do A_walking_testimony for my YouTube as well. God bless y'all. Don't forget that you matter. We do recover, and have a wonderful day. More to come about me in the future. Take care.